live stream, take two. Sorry guys, the internet crapped out on me, so we're gonna start all over. So like I was saying before, I rudely got interrupted by the internet connection. Today I spent the day, well not the whole day, but I wrote an article this morning, and then I've been talking to my clients. Some of the clients that I've been speaking to today have been a lot of my female clients, and we've been talking about the importance of sex and how sex can really do so much for us. And sometimes it is the answer when we don't think it is the answer. We can overlook the importance and how much it can heal and how much it can help. Oftentimes, I was actually, while I was writing my article today on this topic exactly, I was thinking back to a time when it was actually like 6 months ago, maybe a little bit longer, and I was incredibly lacking in my sex. I was super stressed, and I really wasn't interested. I was like, I'm just not really interested in this. You know, I know the importance of it, but I was like not feeling it. I was feeling stressed. And then after a little while, I started to be like complaining to my girlfriends that all happened to be in a similar field. And so they whacked me upside the head. We're like, Addison, sex is the answer. No, I was like, I'm just not feeling very turned on to life. Like I love my business, but I'm not feeling turned on to it. I'm not feeling turned on to my relationships that I had going on at that point. I was just feeling like meh. And in truth, like I said, one of my friends like whacked me upside the head, not literally. Actually, no, I think it literally hit me upside the head. And was like, well, you need to go get back into having some really gourmet sex, really beautiful, yummy sex. This is what you teach. Like, go practice what you preach. And I knew it, and I was in the conversations I had been speaking about, like, really know that like this is kind of the piece that's missing, but it just feels like too much work, and I just don't want to. And I had all my excuses. And yes, Brad, even us coaches sometimes need whacked upside the head. But in that time period, once I started to getting back into my sex and really enjoying it and asking for more in the bedroom with my partners, because it's not that I wasn't having sex, it just was like kind of sex. It wasn't really great. I was stressed, so I wasn't really in it. I wasn't like there. I wasn't diving deep. I wasn't even trying as much in the bedroom as I had prior. I was being very untantric in my sexing. Which was beautiful because it was a beautiful learning experience. But I noticed my mental health, like I just was more stressed. I was more kind of like that low level, like I don't want to say depression, but like that low level of kind of depression, and just like kind of feel, and nothing felt passionate. Nothing felt like that massive turn on. But then once I started kind of getting back into my sex, asking for what I wanted, my physical body started healing, because my physical body started to really fall apart, truly fall apart in several ways. I was having hip issues, I was having jaw issues, and all of these physical ailments started to come about. And in truth, once I started to practice what I preached to my clients, all of that kind of went away, and I got my turn on for life back. I got that yummy juiciness, that gratitude back. I got my physical body started to kind of re-heal itself and get back into true alignment with myself. My energy started to get back. My inspiration started to get back. And it all was because I was stepping back into my sex. I was stepping into those yummy, juicy things. Because that truly is the only difference that there was that I was choosing to step back into my sex, choosing to focus in on my sex. And like I said, I was talking to some clients today, and this topic continues to come up, that sometimes we do minimize the impact of our sex. I have so many couples, and my couples will come to me, and sorry ladies, but a lot of times you guys minimize the sex more than men in relationships. I'm not saying that is a blanket statement across the board, because that's not true. There are plenty of situations where that is the flip side, but for the most part, I see a lot of women going, like, it's just not worth it. Like, it doesn't do me any good. It doesn't help me. It doesn't. But then they're like, I'm depressed. I don't have passion. I'm just like, man, I don't want to take the time for self. And like, it ends up being the snowball, and they end up being on tons of antidepressants. And I don't want to hate on people who take antidepressants or anti-anxiety meds. I just think that sometimes there are certain situations where we can go about things more naturally. And guess what? Sex is fucking amazing at releasing hormones in our body, releasing all the neurotransmitters we definitely do need in order to keep ourselves in higher mental functioning. But also connection to partner. I hear so many women and men sometimes too going like, I don't get why sex is so important for a relationship. Things are fine. I don't need it. Why does he need it? And the truth is that there is a connection we have with somebody that cannot be found in any other way. I'm sorry, but if you're not sex, there is an energetic exchange. And we're not even talking about penetrative sex here. We are talking about the whole spectrum of sex. I'm talking about the foreplay. I'm talking about the penetrative sex. I'm talking about the after cuddles. And so sometimes the answer truly is just have more sex. Just go and have more sex. However, with that, it's not the more, it's more good, deep, connective, truly orgasmic, not climactic, truly orgasmic sex that needs to be going on. There is, even just from holding and touching, we gain so many neurotransmitters that release into the brain. And when we do have sex, there is this connective hormone. And we get oxytocin releasing into our bodies and all of these yummy stuff. And it just feels good. And we don't get that. And we don't get that connective piece without the sex. We cannot connect at that deeper level. You cannot connect, in my belief, and this is my belief system, take it, leave it, get off my live stream, stay on my live stream, I don't care. But the fact is, I don't believe we can truly experience and get in alignment with God of your choosing, our spirits, unless we are diving deeper into our sex. We are finding that deeper level. We are really connecting, because otherwise we're taking an entire piece of our very being, who we are, and we're going, oh, I'm going to explore everything else. I'm going to dive into all this yumminess over here, and I'm going to take sex, and I'm going to put it way over here, and I'm going to disconnect from a piece of myself. I'm going to disconnect from one of the lower chakras in the body that is the grounding force and the necessary need-based part of our bodies. So, sometimes sex is the answer. There have been times when I have told clients to literally just go and have some beautiful connective sex. We're not talking about like quick wham bam thank you ma'ams, which men, I had several people comment on my article, and I'm not saying that this is true of the men commenting on my article, but I know that this is true in my work with men. They think, well, if I get a quick climax, if I just get off, then that is fulfilling. That is going to do it for me. That is good sexing. But that is not good sexing. Good sexing is that sexing where you both are present. You are both are connected to each other. You are both out of your heads. You are both truly exploring and playing and giving the time frame that is needed for those brain chemicals really to release. That is not sex that is filled with like toys that are going to vibrate you off or get you off quickly. Like, that's not the point here. Not saying that can't be a part of your sexing. It can be a beautiful piece of your sexing. It can. It very much can be. However, if you are addicted to your vibrator, then you are not having good sexing. If you are addicted to masturbation, you are not having good sexing. Okay, so it is getting into the body, really connecting with your partner, really all the yumminess. Because like I said, there are even physical, I know so many women that their physical bodies, their genitals, their yonis, whatever you want to call them, tantric practitioners will call them yonis, whatever, genitals, whatever you want to call them, will actually shut down. And that's why we have so many prolapses going on. That's why so many women have painful sex. There's all these different pieces of our sex that if we don't use it, we lose it. We lose it. And it is such a beautiful piece that fills us up. And sometimes I do tell my clients, like, go home and just have some connective sex. Because it is easy for our egos to get in there, for us to get like into this nitty-gritty stuff if we are not connecting with our partners at that level. We don't get to see our partners at that deeper level at that point. If we are never having sex, we are never connecting, we miss a deeper piece of them. We do. And in romantic relationships. So it is important to really look at how sex can help. That being said, sex isn't the answer for everything. There are times when there is so much trauma. Things either need to move much slower. I know so many women. I know when I first started doing my work, I was completely shut down. If I had jumped straight into having, constant sex, I actually would have done physical damage to my body 10, 15 years ago. It would not have been a good thing. I needed to go into it slowly. I know lots of my female clients, they need to ease into it slowly. They need to do the mental work as well as having the beautiful sexing experience. They need to do their journaling work. There's other work that needs to be done. But do not discount where sex is a piece of that, and sex really can guide and help. We learn so much about ourselves in our sexing. Also, if you're in a relationship and you really can't stand your partner, you guys are done, then just going in and having more sex isn't necessarily going to fix that. There are certain situations where sex doesn't fix it, but sex sometimes is the answer. Sex sometimes can give us that passion, that drive, that next piece, just the yummy, juicy chemicals we need to move forward, to find the passion in our lives. Not just in the bedroom. We are not just talking about bedroom here. We are truly talking about having more passion, drive, orgasmic life, reawaken our sex, and we reawaken our life. It truly is amazing how these processes work together, but it has to be a deeper connective sex. If you are just going in, you could be having sex like 10 times a day, and the fact is, if you are not having connective sex, if you are not having present sex, if you are truly not dropping into the body and stepping into trying to really enjoy the experience and slowing down and experiencing yourself, then it's not going to do anything for you. That's not going to be an answer. That's not going to fix anything. That's probably going to actually add more trauma onto the body. That's going to probably put you back further. And so this is, I don't want to say it's a two-parter, because I also believe that although at some point you do need a partner in your sexing, I think that it can start with you just sexing yourself a little slower, a little bit more meaningfully, allowing your body to get into more of that beautiful flow a little bit and the more orgasmic state. And then at some point you do need a partner, because we can't surrender to ourselves. And I go into that in lots of my workshops that I do. I go deeper into all of those factors in this, but you do need to start to make effort. There is an effort. Now, at the same time, I'm not up for anybody raping themselves or just forcing themselves to do something that they are an F no to, that they really are not engaged in. That is not going to help you. But if you are one of these women or men that are like, I'm not feeling like such a hard no. I'm not like an incredible hard no. I'm just feeling meh. My life isn't really turned on. I'm feeling like meh to sex. Like, this could be the answer. This could be the answer. Going and just exploring your sex at a deeper level, really opening up, really getting into I don't know, the yummy juiciness that the truth is, like, was given to us by God, creator, universe, whatever you want to call it, to really revel in and really enjoy and really have fun with. It is so playful, and will pull you into a different vibration if you're entering it with a true, like, I'm just going to connect, I'm going to have fun, I'm going to enjoy myself kind of energy. So, alright guys, so sex could be the answer to your problems, and if you need help figuring out if that's the case, then you can find me at addisonbell.net. I still have some open slots for my fall 2019 coaching programs, though they actually are filling up. I actually only think I have like 1 or 2 more slots for clients for the fall, so get in now before I run out of slots. Also, if you are a man in the DFW area and you are wanting to find that deeper level of sexing with a new partner, find how to really please your woman. Oh, sorry, the wind got you guys. Find that new level of pleasing your partner and really date in a new way, then please check out my Only Sexy Men Need Apply. You can learn how to be that sexy man that you want to be. It's not a look, it's totally a feeling. You can go and read that write-up about that workshop at my site, addisonbell.net, or you can just scroll through Facebook if you're watching this on Facebook. If you're watching this on YouTube, then sorry, you're going to have to go to my site. But it's on September 21st. If you are in the DFW area, do not miss this. This is an amazing program with myself. Kendall Williams will be doing it with me. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be co-leading this. You're going to get 2 sex and relationship coaches helping you to find that woman of your dreams and make sure that you are the man that can hold that beautiful woman of your dreams. So, all right, guys, I love you. I will see you tomorrow for another Addison Unleashed. Go have some amazing sex and just a great day. All right, guys, I love you. Bye.